I'm Christy Jenkins and I'm a wellness coach. Today I'd like to talk about 3 ways that women can balance their hormones naturally. So a lot of women suffer from hormonal imbalances today. I think the main causes are poor diet, things found in our environment such as unnatural toxins, and then simply the amount of stress that women are under today. So I'd love to talk about 3 ways that this can be addressed naturally. The first way that you can help to balance your hormones is by increasing the amount of healthy fats that you're getting in your diet. What are healthy fats? So healthy fats are fats that come from nature. An example would be fatty fish like salmon and sardines that are rich in omega-3s. Another example would be raw nuts such as walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, and using cooking oils such as olive oil and coconut oil. These fats actually help your body to produce the right balance of hormones, the right balance of estrogen and progesterone that your body needs to function in a harmonious way. And it really doesn't matter if you're in your reproductive years, if you're pregnant, or if you're in menopause. Your body needs these healthy fats in order to produce healthy levels of hormones. I would say avoid industrial oils which cause inflammation and can lead to imbalance in hormones. An example of an industrial oil would be corn oil, soy oil, and canola oil. Basically anything labeled vegetable oil that you find on the shelf or cooking oil. These just aren't the right kind of fats that you want to be adding to your diet. Another example of the wrong kind of fat is trans fats. So anytime you see the label hydrogenated oil, you want to stay away from that food. The next thing that you can do to help to balance your hormones naturally is to reduce your sugar intake. When you're eating a lot of highly refined carbohydrates in the form of white bread, white rice, starchy things like potato chips, and rapidly absorbed starches, your blood sugar levels start to get all crazy, and that can affect your hormone levels. So you want to focus on foods that give you a really balanced, even level of energy. So an example would be proteins with every meal combined with some green vegetables and some healthy carbohydrates like whole grains. If you're suffering from polycystic ovarian syndrome or you're overweight, it might be better to reduce the amount of carbohydrates that you take in, even from whole grains, and focus more on vegetable and fruit sources of carbohydrates. They tend to be higher in fiber, and they tend to deliver beneficial antioxidants, and they're just more harmonious for your system. The third thing I would recommend to balance your hormones naturally would be to be very careful with your dairy intake. So conventional dairy products come from cows that are kept pregnant pretty much throughout the year. And so they're producing an excess of estrogens, and those estrogens go into the milk products, and then we take them into our bodies. They tend to bind, since they're in a fatty product like dairy, they bind with the own fatty acids that we have in our bodies, and we wind up having an imbalance of estrogen. The other thing is that conventional dairy tends to be a very inflammatory food. It just causes inflammation in the body, and most dairy cows today, even if you buy organic milk, come from cows that produce something called A1 proteins, which is linked to risk of diabetes and possibly cancer. And so dairy is just something I recommend that most women omit from their diets if they're struggling with hormonal problems, and then you can reintroduce it later to see how your body does with it. In the beginning, most people feel better taking dairy out. So those are 3 ways that you can balance your hormones naturally, mainly through diet. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe below, and comment with any more topics you'd like to hear more about. Thanks. Bye.